nowadays, when you pass through the social media, you will see this one say, my grandfather did this, the spirit of my grandfather, the spirit of my ancestors. Let's be bold. That your grandfather used to mention the name of God, that your spirit or ancestors that you are seeing, they used to mention the name of God. So if God is there, even I and you have it in our mind that you can see that whatever a white man says, he knows that what he's saying is true. That's what they said, with God, all things are possible. So let's believe that there is God. And how do you do to meet God or to seek the blessing of God? You have to meet the man of God who do it with the right way. Because we have plenty sheikhs, plenty malams who are fake. Not the dressing, not the appearance. I can wear jeans top and down. It depends on the teaching, depends on the truth that I want to be with you. Because God said, ask and you shall be given. So if you didn't ask God and you are there saying your grandfather, ancestors of or the spirit of your grandfather, my brother, be careful. Remember, God created that your grandfather. And if that your grandfather did not believe in God, what he is doing or what you are doing today will never work. If you go to a spiritualist who is real, I mean not any spiritualist, who is real, when the person is going to do something, he says, okay, by the grace of God.
So are you saying that all our ancestors believed in God? They didn't believe in any other thing?
Any ancestor who used to do things that it worked physically, believe in God. But the only thing I and you fail to understand is that God cannot come down to give you what you want. He has to use it through your fellow human being. That is what we do. And through this, many have gotten to understand that God helps us through our fellow human beings. And that is where they get it, people used to dupe others. Because maybe you have the belief that if God wants to help you or do something to you, through me, God can do something to you. And you, if you believe me and you come and I have no truth in me, that's the way where I will lie to you. And everything, if you didn't believe it, you will never come. You understand? So if today everybody demand on your ancestors, your what, believe that there is God, and it is only God who do things if they are not there.
So our traditional believers, you know, where they worship in the shrine and believe in some spirits or lesser gods, all these people, we should not lean on them, because our ancestors have African traditional belief. What should we do to that?
And I and you have the belief that today, who and who can you mention that these spiritualists do this and it is real and it is true? Like the way our ancestors, you can mention Okonfo-Anache, who and where, and if, you understand, you know, those people. And if you come to the northern sector, we have also great chiefs who have passed away. They've done something that you can still remember. This was what he did. If today they are following the right thing, why can't somebody also do that?
But maybe people are still doing things today that it is tomorrow's children that will mention their names.
Let me tell you one thing. Those Okonfo-Anache that we mentioned today, since their time, people used to say, oh, Okonfo-Anache did this. Tell me and you will get to understand it. You understand?
Yes.
So if we are also doing it, and it is real, people will have to talk.
People will have to talk. So do you think that no spiritualist has done more than Okonfo-Anache and Co did?
I have never seen that.
You've never seen that.
And even
why is this
let me tell you something, because they are not following the reality.
Right, 5 Ghana's first social media celeb talk show. The name Arnold Elavanyo. You can always call me, bro. You see me? Big shouts to the Dazikins. Big shouts to Sats legend Van Lee Tomico. Sheik Mallam Kudus is my guest. Very gentle, calm spiritualist. He's been here countless times, and he's taught you about the Quran. He says there are ayahs, right, in the Quran that he can use to do certain things that a lot of people do not know. And he said it here before. He mostly bases his conversation on the Quran. I want to find out from him, because he asked me a question. Arnold, every day people say the spirit of my grandfather, the spirit of my ancestors. my spirit this, my spirit that, my spirit did this, my spirit did that. Does it mean that God does not exist? Why is everybody looking to their ancestral spirits when there is God? Sheik Mallam Kudus is about to teach. Let's listen and use the information the way we want and be fully responsible for the outcome. Chief.
Yes, my brother.
It's good to see you again.
Thank you, my brother.
Sheik Mallam Kudus.
Naam. Okay, my brother, you are highly welcome.
Thank you.
By the way, we give all thanks to Almighty Allah, who created heaven and earth, created all the universe in it, created me and you, and grant us the opportunity to also meet today, which is a very good and a happy day to see. Because if you meet a brother for a while and you again meet, it's good. You should give praise to Almighty Allah, because many people didn't reach the next day. So if me and you, we stayed till today, we still meet, I'm healthy, you are healthy, by all means we have to give all praise to Almighty Allah for him, because if somebody do good to you, you need to appreciate. So if God give me and you the long life to exist till today, we give all praise to Allah. Because, and anything I always say, and I will not stop saying it, because whatever we are doing today, people start it. And if you want to benefit the good deeds or what you are doing, always remember where it starts, who started it. If you are benefiting it, you are benefiting it because of that person started, because it won't be exist for me and you to also reach it. So always wherever they are, may Allah be pleased with them. Those who started what I am doing or what you are doing, may Allah have his mercy on them wherever they found themselves. If they are facing it in their graves, may Allah forgive them. And if they are on their way to paradise, may Allah put them in paradise. Because today you are using what you are doing for the best, but not to affect people. What I am doing today, I'm using it to do the best, but not to affect people. So I always say, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin, Ar-Rahmanir Rahim, Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in, wa ihdina siratal mustaqim, siratal ladzina an'amta alayhim, ghayru maghdubi alayhim waladdallin. Amin. Because when people plenty know, whilst they are Christian, not only Muslims know, because you can hear that before any Muslim starts something, the person will say, Bismillah.
Yeah, Bismillah.
I have started in the name of Allah.
Bismillah. I've started in the name of Allah. Before they continue. Now let's get down to business so that we start teaching and explaining things to people.
Now,
you asked me a question that, Arnold, why are people leaning on their ancestral spirits when there is God?
Yes, it is true, because nowadays I have passed through social media, because day in, day out, if you are there, the system has been advanced to the level that if you want to know what is happening now in this world, you have to base on the social media to see what is going on currently. So nowadays, when you pass through the social media, you will see this one say, my grandfather did this, the spirit of my grandfather, the spirit of my ancestors. Let's be bold. That your grandfather used to mention the name of God, that your spirit, our ancestors that you are seeing, they used to mention the name of God. So if God is there, even I and you have it in our mind that you can see that whatever a white man says, he knows that what he's saying is true. That's what they said, with God, all things are possible. So let's believe that there is God. And how do you know to meet God or to seek the blessing of God? You have to meet the man of God who do it with the right way. Because we have plenty sheikhs, plenty malams who are fake. Not the dressing, not the appearance. I can wear jeans top and down. It depends on the teaching. Depends on the truth that I want to be with you. Because God said, ask and you shall be given. So if you didn't ask God and you are there saying your grandfather, ancestors of or the spirit of your grandfather, my brother, be careful. Remember, God created that your grandfather. And if that your grandfather did not believe in God, what he is doing or what you are doing today will never work. If you go to a spiritualist who is real, I mean not any spiritualist, who is real, when the person is going to do something, he say, okay, by the grace of God.
So are you saying that all our ancestors believed in God? They didn't believe in any other thing?
any ancestor who used to do things then it worked physically, believe in God. But the only thing I and you fail to understand is that God cannot come down to give you what you want. He has to use it through your fellow human being. That is what we do. And through this, many have gotten to understand that God helps us through our fellow human beings. And that is where they get it, people used to dupe others. Because maybe you have the belief that if God wants to help you or do something to you, through me, God can do something to you. And you, if you believe me and you come and I have no truth in me, that's the way where I will lie to you. And everything, if you didn't believe me, you will never come. You understand? So if today everybody demand on your ancestors, your what, believe that there is God, and it is only God who do things if they are not there.
So our traditional believers, you know, where they worship in the shrine and believe in some spirits or lesser gods, all these people, we should not lean on them because our ancestors have African traditional belief. What should we do to that?
And I and you have the belief that today, who and who can you mention that these spiritualists do this and it is real and it is true? Like the way our ancestors, you can mention Okonfo-Anokye, who and where, and if, you understand, you know, those people. And if you come to the northern sector, we have also great chiefs who have passed away. They've done something that you can still remember. This was what he did. If today they are following the right, why can't somebody also do that?
But maybe people are still doing things today that it is tomorrow's children that will mention their names.
Let me tell you one thing. Those Okonfo-Anokye that we mentioned today, since their time, people used to say, oh, Okonfo-Anokye did this. Till me and you will get to understand it. You understand?
Yes.
So if we are also doing it, and it is real, people will have to talk.
People will have to talk. So do you think that no spiritualist has done more than Okonfo-Anokye and Co did?
I've never seen that.
You've never seen that.
And even let me tell you something, because they are not following the reality. You understand? Because right now, today, as I'm talking to you, if you follow the channel of God, I am telling everybody who is monitoring this program, I am not here to advertise myself, but I am here to also teach people who watch or who have time to subscribe for in Vibes in 5.
Yeah.
Because all the time, if you subscribe to some page, you want to benefit what is in it.
Yes.
So anytime that I'm here to teach the good, to teach you to be at the right path, not to follow the wrong way.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Today, if I'm here, someone call me. Okay, right now, Sheik Mallam Kudus, you say we should believe in God, we should follow the channel of God. Yes, I can use, if I use the Quran to help you, you yourself, you will mention my name. If 1 to 5 people mention the good name of me to you, I will not ask you. The day that I'll sit with you, you will mention it. I know you.
Oh, yes.
You won't hide it.
I will.
You understand? So if you mention it out, people will say, then this man is good. And my name will begin to go viral that Sheik Mallam Kudus, who always come to Vibes in 5, this the kind of person he is. My name will get to some place that I don't know there or I don't know them, but my name will be there.
So should we stop believing in our ancestors and what they believe in?
If they believe that what they are doing is real, they should make us understand. Because I and you, I know I am not the only Mallam who comes here.
Yes.
Many people comes.
Yes.
So when they come, I would like you to ask them what I am saying.
Yeah.
Because the Quran always say what has passed, what is present, and what is next.
Yeah.
You understand? And it's full of the ways of God. They didn't say Sheikh, some Sheikh say this, some Mallam said this. Only Allah, the ways of Allah. You understand? You can read the Quran more than 10 times, but you don't know the secrets in it.
There are secrets in the Quran that you can read but still won't find it.
Won't find it because you don't know. For instance, me particularly, a house in front of my house at the northeast region, which is Wali Wali, there was a car when the signboard was to be a man is not easy. By then I can read it, to be a man is not easy, but I don't know till when I begin to hustle by myself, I travel to become a man. That was where I get to know that way that I used to read. It is true that to be a man is not easy. So by then, that is how similar the Quran is.
A beautiful way to explain it. Yes.
Yes.
So when you became a man, that's when you understood to be a man is
not easy. But at the younger age, early age, I can read it,
but I didn't understand it.
So that's how the Quran is. Someone can read it and even memorize the whole Quran on the head, but can never even use a single word. I particularly, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, like the way I just mentioned that we started in the name of God, I use it to treat hepatitis B.
You use Bismillah to treat hepatitis B.
Maybe today I said it, you also go, you write Bismillah and give someone to drink or bath. How many times did I write it?
You haven't said it.
You understand?
Yes.
And that is the secret.
That's
there.
the secret.
So the Quran is full of secrets. But if you don't know it, you have to ask. If you don't learn, you will never know. You understand? Because I used to tell people always, the Quran, if you want to do good, the Quran will do you. There is where you pass to do the good. If you want to do bad, there is where it will pass. But God said, use the knowledge that you have to always do good, so that tomorrow it is your good that will lead you to. Let's leave a good name behind.
Yes,
but not a bad name.
So is it only a Muslim that can use the Quran to perform the miraculous things that you perform with it, or anybody like I can use the Quran, learn it from you, and then when I use it to perform miracles, it will happen?
No. It's only Muslims.
Only Muslims.
Yes, because right now, if you ask me to do that, what I'll do is I'll try and explain to you deeply till your mind understand that you accept Islam.
Yes.
You understand? Before from then, I'll begin to tell you, if somebody tell you, my wife doesn't have love for me at all, or me myself particularly, I don't have favor from people. You understand? I'll tell you, this ayah, go to this verse in the Quran. You write it maybe 33 times. You can write 77, 111, 333. There are the number that works for me. We have something that we call Ya Latif, and it gives money. But we have Latif people, and they are very poor.
They are very poor.
That Latif particular cannot feed himself. But Ya Latif, people are just using this, our 99 bullets, Ya Latif, and they make money.
They make money.
And there are Latif, they are having the name Latif, but they are
not
poor.
making money. Because they don't.
When you pull, at least they tell you that go to home, every day pull Ya Latif, 99 or 111. Now the Ya Latif that you are pulling is something different, not the Latif you know in your area. You understand? So that is why somebody will be there and hear, Bismillah that we used to say every day. How can Bismillah treat sickness? I swear to Almighty Allah who created me that if I lie, I'm lying to God, and I will never lie to.
Bismillah can treat sickness.
I use it to treat hepatitis B. You understand?
Wow.
Bismillah, I use it to open someone's market. That someone who always complain that I sell, I don't understand, or I work. The money that will come to me, I don't know what I use the money for.
You use Bismillah.
Bismillah. You understand? And people will not understand. Maybe you said, if you are in some difficulty, mention my name, Arnold 3 times, and you'll be saved.
Yeah.
Someone will say, why can I mention Arnold? Meanwhile, Arnold cannot save himself.
Yeah.
You understand? We have soothsayers at the northern part of Ghana that they can see well. And even he can tell you, if you wake up, this is the number of steps that you open, you walk before you reach where you are going.
They can tell you.
And if you do, you get it the same. Wow. But if you go to their rooms, maybe the person, there's no cement on it. The person is very poor, but he can see and tell you, go and do this prayer, and your chance will open. So sometimes someone will tell you that if someone says he's going to give you a cap, don't just believe that maybe the person have a cap or not. I can help you, maybe I don't have car, and I can do something for you to get car. Yes. Maybe because right now, someone have one wife, need 2 wives, he don't know how to do. And he's afraid that if you have 2 wives, they will fight all the time, there will be confusion. Inside the Quran, we have verse that you do, then they will come together, they will never fight. They will be like twins.
Inside the Quran?
Inside the Quran.
And that's a secret?
That's a secret. Inside the Quran, could you believe? Inside the same Quran, it teaches us that let's make our manhood to be stronger.
Inside the same
Inside
Quran?
the same Quran. Simply because God said, if you make your wife certify, there's no woman who would like to cheat. You understand? Although we can never all be correct.
Yes.
But women, they are not meant to cheat. If only you certify. So in the Quran, it teaches us how to hold our household, how to handle your wife to be good, how to handle your own children to be good. If you raise your children and they are not at the right path, no, this one is stealing, this one is doing bad behavior, God will ask you how. It is you who doesn't train him well.
Yes.
So the Quran is telling us how to live with our family, how to live with people, so that all the time they will remember the good deeds. So manhood, which is not stronger, the Quran, inside the Quran, we have secret that you do. The person will use to wash the manhood and drink, so that you also certify his wife that to the extent that the wife will not go out.
These are all captured in the Quran.
In the Quran, but if you don't know, someone will say, as I'm talking, I know someone will be watching. You say, no, I've never across this.
Yes.
Learn it. Follow someone who knows road, and you will never get lost. You understand? I am still learning. The one I'm learning from, he's also learning.
So you are learning.
Learning doesn't finish. Learning from the Quran doesn't finish.
Yeah.
It's like going to school. Have you ever seen someone saying, oh, the way I go to school, I have finished, there's no level that I cannot go?
No.
No matter the degree that you're holding, someone is having a degree more than that you also struggling to do it.
Yes.
So inside the Quran, no one knows it to the highest limit. So as I'm saying, people who knows the secret will know that what this guy is saying is true. Because this same Bismillah that I bring people together, because people like to betray.
Yeah.
This world.
People like
to betray. You can help me to become good in future, and now later, since I start to feed myself, I decide to disrespect you.
Yeah.
Maybe where you teach me, I'm now trying to push you out from there, then I'll stay there. You understand? And as I'm saying, what people do call me and complain much is what I'm seeing. Ghana here, Kumasi, Accra, they have been calling me.
Right.
Outside Ghana, because some people, I can see that many people were talking, they don't talk about Ghana particularly, they are saying outside Ghana. My brother, Ashanti people also say, Daddy, Udi, do you mean what you answer about it, that you have to feed your house, let them feed your house, people that you stay with you. When you cook food, make sure they eat and certify before you share the food outside.
Yeah.
So let's just be bold and let Ghanaians to also feel what we have here, so that they will appreciate that, oh, we have good Malams in Ghana, oh, we have good spiritualists in Ghana, we have good pastors in Ghana. But if all the time you demand that outside, my brother, we underrate Ghana. Which is not good. You understand? It's good like me like this. Kumasi people call me, Accra people call me, Sunyani, all the regions they call me. Even my hometown, because my hometown people that give me courage, that the knowledge that you have, bring it out so that people
share with
the rest of the world.
So how do people get in touch with you? The people who call you, how do they call you?
Yeah, like the way I always mention my number is 024-6527-696.
Again.
But 024-6527-696. But if you are not in Ghana, you have to add Ghana code, which is +233 before you put the 24-6527-696. If you call me, either you are in Ghana, wherever you find yourself in Ghana here, you can contact me. If you're outside Ghana, you can contact me, because I want my testimony to get to Mr. Arnold here, and he will one day come out and tell you, oh, I have received testimony from Sheik Mallam Kudus, because if you're outside Ghana, what they complain most is different.
Yeah.
Although this manhood issue they are complaining, maybe I brought a girl from Ghana who has nothing. The family is very poor. I help her, I bring her to abroad. Now she doesn't see me as a man.
Yeah.
She's following money. So she ran and left me. Contact Sheik Mallam Kudus. My brother, one day, I want people who are monitoring this program, please, if I let your woman come back to you, let Mr. Arnold, let it give him contact
back, so that
you understand, so that they will share with you,
Yeah.
because that is the one thing that I do for those who are outside Ghana. Plenty women betray them. They will take the woman here, make papers, spend enough money. When they get there,
then the woman
will betray them. So if you are facing that same, call me. And if we didn't say something that is bothering you, doesn't mean we can't do it. I always keep my promise that whatever you ask from me and I don't have access to that, I will never force myself to do what I don't know. Because as I'm saying, that man even promised me, and I say he should wait, because I don't want somebody to go to Arnold and contest, and it is me who is directing you to do that. Because the man pushed me more than 2 months that he want me to command money for him. And I said, oh, inside the Quran, I know many secrets, but I have never across something that you teach that instant money inside the Quran. And what I don't know, the man said, oh, I'll give you $2,000. I'll give you $3,000. I said, no, that money you are mentioning doesn't move me. Because I can collect it today and my name spoil forever. But if I reject it and do the good to you today, my name will always be there.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So what people are doing now, they should try to also say the good things or do the right thing. For instance, what I know is money ritual. Excuse me, say I am not meant to say something that on air, but let's be bold. Because something that you have it, you need not to say mostly, because deep secrets are always revealed indoor.
Why you are saying so? Money rituals has done what?
Money ritual is what I know it exists. And as I'm talking to you, any big Mallam who know much in the Quran, anytime the person pass through your interview, ask him that one Sheik Mallam Kudus has ever mentioned something that money rituals in the Quran. Yes, if the person know, the person will tell you it is true. We have what we call lukri, and we have white one, and we have black one. The white one is what you can use to feed your household. You will never sit down and say, I cannot feed myself today. But it cannot make you people to call you a rich person.
That's the look.
You don't beg to, that's the white one. That's the white one.
Yes.
But the black one, you'll be doing sakura. The time the hair is coming,
you have to clear.
Anytime the hair comes more, then you clear sakura, because time that the hair is coming, your money is also coming like the hair. We can count the hair that comes inside your hair.
Yeah.
So you can see that plenty of people, although some people they just feel like doing sakura, but plenty is rituals.
More bald-headed people we see around.
You see that all the time sakura, all the time sakura. That's
yes.
rituals. We have money rituals in the Quran. You understand? That one black one particular money, 1 month to 3 months. You have, when they're counting rich people, they have to mention your name. But the disadvantage, that is when you call me, I'll tell you what it doesn't like or how you also do, because it carries people money to your money to make you become rich. So there are some things that you have to also do to seek forgiveness from God. So that one, that is indoor issues. So what I know money ritual, because, and it always happen to work to those who do work. Because the Quran says we should work before we eat. Don't just sit down there, you lie down and say
you want money.
You have 1,000 Ghana cedi and give and command 100 million for me. No, God said we should do sweat. You like this particular, you are facing it. You are sweating. So anything that you get from what you are doing, wallahi tallahi, you will make good use of it, because you have sweating before getting it.
Yes.
So when you have this kind of ritual, my brother, within these 3 months, where if they are counting rich people in your community, you have to mention your name.
Thank you very much, Sheik Mallam Kudus. It's always a pleasure having you. A very deep, Quranist, I'd like to call him, knows the secrets in the Quran. I think I have to personally be going for some lessons, man. But I first have to convert. So we'll discuss that with the team and see if they will allow me to convert. And then we can get closer to Sheik Mallam Kudus. Very neat spiritualist, gentle. He's a perfect gentleman. My name is Arnold. A big shout to Elida Azekins, big shout to Sats Legend. If you get in touch with Sheik, please ask him the questions that I didn't ask him. Get the answers that I didn't get. Clear all doubts before you engage, because you'll be fully responsible for the outcome. Vibes in 5, the crew, the host, and the company will not be responsible for that action you will take. Chief, welcome again.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Alhamdulillah.
We're out.